If you're trying to get cited by AI and you're using AI to write all your content, it's probably fine. It reads well, sounds fine. On the surface, it's good enough. But hand it over to someone who actually knows what's up and it's going to read as super hollow. And with the amount of content that's getting put out every second these days because of AI, good enough isn't going to get you cited. So think about it. When you ask a model to write something on a particular topic, it's just kind of averaging everything that's already out there, putting a bow on it, handing it back to you, and calling it done. You're basically just publishing a really clean summary of everything that's already out there. You didn't add anything that the model didn't already have. You just echoed it, so there's no real reason for the model to point at you. I've gone super deep on this thing inside of Peak AI, our AI visibility tool of choice. For instance, I took a deep look at one question around how long it takes to do a website design to see what's actually getting cited. And two agency articles kept coming up. One opened with real numbers, 8 to 12 weeks, and here's the things that will save time, etc. And the other one was just an agency explaining its own process in pretty vague terms. The model looked at the vague one pretty often, but it didn't use it in the answer because there just wasn't really anything to latch onto. The specific one got quoted about 3 times more often because every time the model opened it, there was something it could pull from to actually say. And that's the part that made it into the answer. So it's the page that's saying something that's worth quoting is the main point. You look at what the AI is pulling in to read, and then you look at how often it's getting used in the answer. The specificity is hard for AI to ignore. So if you want your content to perform, you have to get super specific, and there's a couple ways you can go about getting there. One, you can use data that no one else has, your own research, your own proprietary data, and get it into your content. And two, you can sit down with the people that really know what's going on, the people who do the work day in and day out, and you can pull the specificity out of their heads. The stuff that's true, that's earned, that only a true expert would actually know through years and years of experience that probably isn't anywhere else online. And that's the part that's going to get cited by AI. So if you're really hoping that that magic AI button is going to get you cited, it probably won't. And if you really want to be the answer, you have to reach beyond average.